A second day, the court heard new evidence in the sentencing hearing of Molly Corbett and Thomas Martins in Davidson County. This is the social worker who interviewed the family the day after the killing took the stand.
Yeah, the defense also played a recording Molly made from February of 2015 of her and Jason fighting and the kids reacting. Neither one of these pieces of evidence were presented during the original trial of Corbett and Martins for the killing of Jason Corbett. Fox 8's Madison Forsey joins us to explain what she heard inside the courtroom today. Madison, it had to be so tough for Jason's kids to hear all of this.
I can imagine that this entire week has been tough for them. Yesterday was especially hard, and then today at certain points I looked over and Sarah was shaking her head back and forth as the defense was talking. But it wasn't just emotion from them, it was also emotion from the other side of the courtroom. During that recording that you just mentioned, Katie, Molly would not look up at the screen. She kept her eyes away to the other side of the courtroom and she kept wiping her eyes.
The most emotional part of the day came after listening to a recording Molly took secretly of the family in 2015. You can hear Jason and Molly arguing and talking over each other about dinner and what Molly did that day. Both kids get upset and beg them to stop and tell Molly and Jason they, quote, always fight. The social worker who sat down with both Jack and Sarah on August 3rd testified in person. Both kids told her fighting happened regularly in the house and they saw Jason physically abuse Molly. Jack shared the fighting made him sad and he and his sister tried to stop it in the past. Molly Corbett also sat down with the social worker the same day and shared Jason would force her to have sex and would cover her mouth and nose during sex until she passed out. It's important to remember, the kids recanted part of their testimony talking about the fighting and said Molly told them what to say. The prosecution pointed out inconsistencies between the two kids' statements to DSS and the Dragonfly House and how their demeanor changed when they talked about something they knew well, like school, versus their parents fighting. The defense fired back, saying their statements to DSS and the Dragonfly House were too similar to be coached. And the visit from DSS was a surprise, and the family wouldn't have had time to prepare.
The judge also said that he saw aspects of coaching, when a kid just listens to their parents and picks up different words and potentially direct coaching, and then also the truth in all of the statements that he's witnessed over the past 2 days. This afternoon was focused mainly on blood spatter patterns in the master bedroom where the killing took place, and the state really dialed in and said that those blood spatter patterns were evident of excessive force exhibited by Thomas Martins and Molly Corbett. Court revenes back here in the Davidson County Courthouse at 9:30 tomorrow morning. In Davidson County, Madison Forsey, Fox 8 News.
All right.